All right, y'all, welcome back. If you're wondering what this is all about, well, last week I did the PSA on the heat to stay cool and everything. This week we got another problem. Because of all the rain we've gotten here recently, and the fact that Iowa is such a farming central centered state, there's not a lot of trees or wetland plants to absorb a lot of water, and we've been getting an abundance of rain, so we're under bad flood warnings. Northwest Iowa is currently experiencing some flooding. I don't know how bad it is per se. A few of my wife's family members live up there, and they've had to canoe down their driveway. But I've heard a lot of people saying it's nowhere near as bad as the flood of '08. That was before my time, before I lived here. But so far, we haven't seen a whole bunch of flooding here in my part of the state. But it's still too much that I don't want to risk going out on any of the rivers, especially because up in Wisconsin they've got a dam that's currently being the side of it's currently being washed out, and it's just to me, yeah, I love catfishing, I love being out on the water, but it's too much of an unnecessary risk. With the flooding coming, we're under flash flood warnings like you wouldn't believe. It's supposed to be raining all day today. It's supposed to rain again next week. Don't get me wrong, I love the rain. It knocks down the temperature a little bit, but it's a risk I'm not willing to take going out on the river or anything like that, when at any minute, something could go wrong, a levee could break, and a whole bunch of flood water come in and wash me away. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it and try to be safe, and I hope all of y'all do as well. But what I'm going to talk about today is my Father's Day gift from my wife. This is an Abu Garcia Max X bait casting combo that she found on Facebook. She also got another one for herself. It's an Abu Garcia Black Max rod with a Cast King, I can't remember what it's called now, bait casting reel on it. It's actually got a higher gear ratio than this one. So I fished with both of them. It's a pretty solid rod. This one, I'll pull it up here so you can see, is a 7-foot medium heavy action rod. It's a real good rod, real sensitive. I can feel everything pretty decently whenever I'm running it. I've got 20-pound spider wire stealth. Actually, I think this spider wire is a few years old. I need to put some new one, fresh one on there. That'll be another time. But she got this one, which brand new. Even now, you go to Shields or something brand new, this one is $90, $89.99. And the other one she got me, I know the reel, you get it off of Amazon, it's something like anywhere from $40 to $50. The rod, I'm just going to assume, say $30. So, I mean, all in all, you've got probably 140 to 160. We'll give it that range. And both the rods and reels, both combos, and my wife paid $50 for them off of Facebook. Matter of fact, this one right here that I'm holding, when we got it, it was brand new, never been used. And it is just a beautiful setup. My favorite colors are black and red. And see if we can, yeah. There's your capacities right there for braid. At 30-pound braid, you can fit 20 yards of it. Mono. Hold on. Let's get that. There we go. Mono. 12 pounds. 120 yards. It's got 25 inches of retrieval per turn. And let me see if I can look on here and see where it. Yeah, 6.4 to 1 gear ratio, which is not bad, especially if you're going to be jig fishing or anything like that. Just doing a little show off. I'm going to work on doing some bass fishing as well. I know it's primarily a cat fishing channel, but I'm going to work on doing some bass fishing as well. Maybe show y'all some tips and tricks to that. That's pretty much going to finish up my video for today. I was just showing off that rod and talking to y'all a little bit, telling y'all what was going on. But before I go, I'm going to put a picture up. My oldest boy, he's down visiting his grandmother in Arkansas this summer. While he was down there, he happened to catch his first ever catfish. He caught it on a night crawler that he caught himself. It was in my grandma's pond. They have one on their property. It's not very big, probably close to a third to a half an acre. But yeah, he caught him a good 2-3 little pound catfish. I'm gonna have a picture of that up. And if y'all wondering why I don't have a picture of his face up, there's some creeps out there. I'm protecting his privacy. It's for privacy reasons. I will not post a picture of his face. But this is him holding the fish he's got. I'm going to talk to him about holding him by the fin. He got lucky that he didn't get poked by it. That would have been funny, to be honest. But I just want to let him know that I am very, very proud of him. And hopefully he'll catch a whole lot more in the future. But that's going to do it for me today, y'all. Y'all take care.